Hello everyone, if you are listening to this review on the Sabbath, then I would like to wish you a Sabbath filled with the understanding of the gospel of Jesus Christ. This week's review is for the series Christianity Explored. The episode is called The Sower. And here is the description. Christianity Explored is a 10-week course that introduces people to Christianity using the Gospel of Mark as its basis. Written by Rico, Tice and Barry Cooper, and originally run as a course at All Souls Church, Langham Place in London, where it is still in use. This widely used course aims to introduce people to Jesus as they read the Gospel of Mark, who he is, why he came, and what it means to follow him. This episode is focused on the parable of the sower, found in Mark chapter 4 verses 1 through 20. And once again, Rico gives us a powerful lesson on the Word of God. The parable of the sower is a memorable parable that Jesus told and is an excellent topic for discussion. Rico talks about the different types of soil with additional comments. I like how he highlights the urgency of Satan to take away the gospel in the first scenario, with some examples of how Satan accomplishes this. It reminds us how real and relevant the spiritual war is. And Rico also points this out by reminding us that we have to stand for what Jesus stands for and be against what Jesus is against. You know, I once had someone that came to a Bible study I held and indicated with great enthusiasm that they would like to follow Jesus. We prayed together, we cried together, and had a lot of contact in the days that followed. I was invited to their house and was faced with many idols of spiritualism on the walls, and they had ornaments of the same type. I mentioned that idols were one of the things we were called to give up when we made the decision to follow Jesus. And at first, this person reacted positively. However, the tide quickly changed and this person became offended. Jesus says several times in Mark chapter 4, "He who has ears to hear, let him hear." What I am very thankful for is that God is merciful and God is faithful. And so while we may reject Jesus at one point, we are God's creation. He knows how to reach us. And I'm certainly praying that that person I briefly told you about will come to know Jesus at some point. Rico paraphrases what Jesus said. I can change your life, but are you listening? This reminds me of two verses from Hebrews. Hebrews 3:15 says, "Today, if you hear his voice, do not harden your hearts as you did in the rebellion." And Hebrews 4:12 says, "For the word of God is alive and active, sharper than any double-edged sword. It penetrates even to dividing soul and spirit, joints and marrow. It judges the thoughts and attitudes of the heart." The episode The Sower is a powerful reminder of how we need to be sensitive to God speaking to us through his word and rely on his word every single day to guide us down his path. I will leave you with Psalm 119, verse 105, and that says, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path." I watched Christianity Explored, episode The Sower, via redeemtv.com. Thank you for listening to this review. Until next time, peace be with you.